The armed forces of the Russian Federation, commonly known as the Russian Armed Forces, are the military forces of the Russian Federation. The Russian Armed Forces are the world's second most powerful military, owning the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world. It possesses the second largest fleet of ballistic missile submarines and is one of the only 3 nations operating strategic bombers, with the world's most powerful ground force, the second most powerful air force, and the third most powerful navy fleet. The Russian military is divided into 3 services: ground forces, navy, and air force. There are also 3 independent arms of service: strategic missile troops, Aerospace Defence Forces, and the Airborne Troops. The ground forces of the Russian Federation are the land forces of the Russian Armed Forces. The branches of service include motorized rifles, tanks, artillery and rocket forces, troop air defense, special corps, reconnaissance, signals, radio-electronic warfare, engineering, nuclear, biological and chemical protection, logistical support, automobile, and the protection of the rear, special forces, military units, and logistical establishments. The Russian Aerospace Forces are the aerospace forces of the armed forces of the Russian Federation. Russian Navy. The Russian Navy is the naval arm of the Russian Armed Forces. The Russian Navy possesses the vast majority of the former Soviet naval forces and currently comprises the Northern Fleet, the Pacific Fleet, the Black Sea Fleet, the Baltic Fleet, the Caspian Flotilla, 5th Operational Squadron in Middle East, Naval Aviation, and the Coastal Troops. Russian Airborne Forces. The Russian Airborne Forces, or VDV, is a separate troops branch of the armed forces of the Russian Federation. Troops of the Russian Airborne Forces have traditionally worn a sky blue beret and blue striped telnyashka and are called Vezin. The Russian Airborne Forces are well known for their mobility, utilizing a large amount of specifically designed vehicles built for airborne transport. As such, they are fully mechanized and traditionally have a larger complement of heavy weaponry than most contemporary airborne forces. The Strategic Missile Forces, or Strategic Rocket Forces of the Russian Federation, or RVSNRF, are a separate troops branch of the Russian Armed Forces that controls Russia's land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles. The Strategic Missile Forces were created on December 17, 1959 as the main force used for attacking an enemy's offensive nuclear weapons, military facilities, and industrial infrastructure. They operated all Soviet nuclear ground-based intercontinental, intermediate-range ballistic missile, and medium-range ballistic missile, with ranges over 1,000 kilometers. Complementary strategic forces within Russia are the long-range aviation and the Russian Navy's ballistic missile submarines, all of which form Russia's nuclear triad. The Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation, commonly known as the Special Operations Forces, are strategic-level special forces under the Special Operations Forces Command. It is also a structural and an independent unit of the armed forces. The Special Operations Forces are a highly mobile, well-trained and equipped, constant combat-prepared special operations force of the Russian Ministry of Defense. Designed for performing specific tasks, the SOF have the ability to function both within the country and abroad, in peacetime and in wartime. The Russian Ministry of Defense defines the term special operation as methods and ways of fighting not characteristic of conventional forces. Reconnaissance and sabotage, subversion and sedition, counter-terrorism, counter-sabotage, counterintelligence, guerrilla, counter-guerrilla and other activities.